السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. النهاردة إن شاء الله بناخد الفريزل فيربس مع take. أول حاجة take apart، ودي معناها يفكك، يعني يفك الحاجة من بعضها كده يبقى take apart. نشوف الأمثلة.
Don't take apart my clock again.
So this semester, our main project in shop class will be taking apart this classic car and putting it back together.
This camera meant everything. It's like my best friend.
Oh, relax. All I did was take it apart. Here's the manual. Just put it back together.
This is in Chinese.
So take these things apart and learn how they function.
What are you doing?
I have to take it apart to clean it.
If you want to fix something, you have to take everything apart.
Could you dig up our warranty? I took the TV apart and I made a robot out of it.
She'll take apart and put back together one of the scooters from outside. I took apart and will be putting back together as soon as Twilight shows me how.
Luke, please stop taking appliances apart.
So, I decided to take apart the washing machine to see where that penny I left in my pants went.
What are you doing? You have to start with the edges.
Well, there's no right way, Sheldon. I already found a few pieces that fit.
Yeah, well, take them apart and start with the edges.
What are you doing?
Taking this old clock apart.
Is it broken?
It is now.
We take the car apart here, move it outside, then reassemble it there.
take on. take on يعني يقبل وظيفة أو مسؤولية معينة. take on يقبل وظيفة أو مسؤولية معينة. وخلي بالك هناخد بعد شوية take over، بس خلينا نشوف الأمثلة على take on.
I can do more, sir. I like to take on additional responsibilities.
Good. I like seeing you take initiative.
You're going to take on a little teaching job. I know how you enjoy teaching.
I'm still single. Sure, you take me on.
Don't say that. You're a fine-looking woman.
Julie's a pretty complicated woman. It's a lot to take on, but I'm impressed in a way.
Mrs. Shaw, Miss Garcia, you will take on the task together.
Well, Mr. Harkin, I feel like I have proven myself as a journalist and that I deserve the opportunity to take on more challenging stories.
We need to send someone who can blend in.
Sir, I would be honored to take on this challenging assignment.
I'm not a quitter.
No, you're not.
You know, when I take something on, I take it on. You know?
Yeah.
But there is a task that's perfect for you to take on. I think out in public I ought to take on more of a macho role.
I appreciate the gesture, Mr. President, but we can't take on Congress.
I'm thinking you're taking on something else.
But I'm taking you on as my personal challenge, and when I take on a challenge, I don't quit.
I'll take on the job.
Now, you taking on this job, being my second, does this mean we're in business?
You're taking on too much. You and Rebecca need to talk.
To take on life, to take on love, to take on possibility and responsibility.
take over. take over بقى يعني يتولى الأمر. والفرق بينها وبين take on اللي قلنا عليها من شوية إن ده بيبدأ في القيام بعمل أو تحمل مسؤولية كان في حد قبل كده بيعملها أو حد قبل كده كان مسؤول عنها. يعني العمل اللي أنا هعمله ده كان في حد مسؤول عنه قبل كده، حد كان بيعمله قبل كده وأنا خدت مكانه.
He's taking over your case, Jake. You have to stop him.
Well,
Why don't I take over? He'll take over eventually, I assume.
What are you doing?
what am I doing? You show up here, buy my castle, take over the place, take over my whole life, and now you offer me a room in my own house. Lois, how could you let your idiot husband take over my company?
Dr. Karev will take over. Dr. Yang, you're done here. Thank you.
See? It's not easy. I should take over.
Honey, it's handled, okay?
Man, zombies take over the world and we lock ourselves in a library? Are you kidding me?
Hi, Harlan. I'm Agent Van Pelt. Special Agent Lisbon asked me to take over the interview.
You take over, Bart.
Bart, what are you doing? Taking over the school. With all the kids inside? What? I'm thinking of something big. So big it involves taking over the entire school and not giving it up till Chalmers gets his job back.
Your parents are taking over Riverdale, and now you want to take over our school?
Do you know nothing of the company you're supposed to be taking over?
Now's the time for taking chances and spreading his wings a bit.
Would you rather take over?
I'm Lenora Carter, special investigator from the Attorney General's office, and I'm taking over this case.
This is the last year that I'll be coaching. I'm off to Florida. Garp wants to take over.
Take over what?
Coaching.
آخر حاجة take in، ودي معناها طبعا يعني يفهم أو يستوعب. take in يفهم أو يستوعب. ونشوف الأمثلة.
It is a lot to take in, to figure out what it all means.
I'm awful sorry, Kieran. Are you okay?
Well, it's a lot to take in.
This is a lot to take in.
Well, I know it's a lot to take in.
Well, I trained myself to hear and take in information while asleep.
How is the worst possible person you could pick?
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
I had to talk to you. Today is bringing up so many emotions. It's a lot to take in.
A cure has yet to be discovered. I'm sorry, Zakora. It's a lot to take in.
Anyways, we have a problem. Sherry's bossing Manny around.
Oof, that's a lot to take in.
It's not that I don't believe you. I believe that you believe. It's just a lot to take in.
Excellent. I know this is a lot of information to take in, so let's take a break and do something fun.
We really don't like you, Brad.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
I'm taking in information. I'm processing.
I love to sing. I actually learned English watching reruns of Solid Gold.
Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, they've done studies on it. The brain takes in information, like a new language or a math equation, much more quickly and retains it better when that information is delivered through music.
Don't search it out.
Okay.
Just take in what you see.
I know, it's a lot to take in. We'll talk again tomorrow.